Hello, 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 you guys! It is your girl Sunshine here with another one. Yes, how are you, my booze? I've missed you guys. What's up, my Pisces? Let's get started, boo. Let's get started. Let's not waste no time. We wasted enough, right? Um, this video is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the lovely, amazing, beautiful collective Pisces. Okay, how are you guys doing? Please comment. Please tell me. I actually read all the comments. I love when you guys comment. I really do. I really do. So take the time to chat with your gal. Let's see what's going on when it comes to your blockages. So, first thing that we got here is we got emptiness, we got irresistible in reverse, we got robotic, and we got here robotic in reverse, and we got here manipulation. Way to start it off, yo. The water signs are going in today, So, with regards to the emptiness, I feel a sense of until you have, I want to say this is related to love, until you have that partner that you've been seeking, then you feel a sense of not having what you want. It's like you basically, without this, you can't have blank. Okay, without this, you can't have whatever. There's a sense of, if it's not related to love, it could be like career, it could be, there's just, it feels like a piece of the puzzle is missing. You're just getting that sense of that. And what happens with your mind is there's a sense of manipulation that's going on. We have here the robotic and the manipulation card, and I feel a sense of the things that are being played in your mind, the things that are ticking and talking away, is what's actually causing you the chaos. It's actually what's causing you to feel the sense of emptiness. You can have everything you want in that current moment with or without the person. You create your own energy. You create your own love. But when you have a mentality saying that I need XYZ in order to have that thing, then you are creating a life of pretty much pain and misery. We have here the Seven of Swords, deception. There's a sense of, just not telling the truth, not getting the clarity that you need. We also have here the Three of Pentacles, not putting in the work, not putting in the time. These cards both came in reverse. I was gonna say downright. I was like, nah. Both of these cards came in reverse. There is just a sense of, it's almost like, because I haven't gotten what it is that I desire, it's almost like there's a sense of like, I gave up. I'm not putting any work towards it. It is what it is. It is what it is. See, there isn't a completion. We have here the Ten of Swords that came in reverse. So you're not even having the completion. You're not even closing off the chapter of whatever this is, whether it's love, whether it's career. See, with the Two of Cups, there needs to be a sense of balance. There needs to be understanding that you can see. If I don't know if you can see in the, I'll try to go closer. In this card, she has her eyes closed and she has her hand in the water. And don't worry about the gender, but it's just a sense of, think about it. You in a big ass ocean, and you don't know where you are, and you have your eyes closed. Yo, that has to be a certain level of trust, eh? And there isn't that. There isn't the level of trust that you can get whatever that you want. So it's like a sense of keeping yourself trapped, keeping yourself just kind of just in this little bit of a loop. And you seem like you've been in this energy for a long period of time. It feels like it's something that you've just been doing. It's almost the fact of you've been doing it for so long that you are now like that in that sense. No tea, no shade, boo. So we got here, no matter how many times I move this, it keeps going back. And I feel a sense of the same thing with when it comes to situations that you're like, no matter how many times I tried, it just didn't work out, so I'm giving up. because I don't know how the hell it keeps moving, but it keeps moving. I put it in the worst spot, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And the Virgo in me is like wanting it to stay where I want it to stay. Oh well. We got here the World card and the Princess of Pentacles. And I really like that that has come out because it goes to show you that you can have this completion. You can have a cycle ending when you get the structure, when you take that leap of faith. Okay, go towards the thing. The same thing was happening with Scorpios, and I cleared all the decks and I shuffled them as well. But with Scorpios, your fellow, your cousin, water sign, had the same thing of kind of just being in that stagnant energy and going through something. So if you have Scorpio in the chart, or if you're dealing with a person that's a Scorpio, I would say watch it. We have here the Nine of Swords in reverse. So like I said, you can get past this energy. You can definitely get through this, and it's just a matter of you. It's just a matter of you. Literally, the Scorpio video, I believe I'm gonna be naming it. What was it? What did I say? Stop on that pedal. Pretty much like move forward, take the chance. We have here the Eight of Pentacles that has come upright. So there is, see, do you see this, guys? It's just, and this is my own silliness of wanting to light it for you guys, but wanting to get my little thing to hold it. Anywho, there is a sense of stubbornness. Either it's shine or y'all be doing something stubborn to yourself. Here with the Eight of Pentacles coming out, understand that it takes time. It takes trial and error. You're not going to get it on the first time. You may not even get it on the 5th. And maybe not even on the 20th. And I'm not trying to discourage you and say that it's going to take 20 times for whatever this is. Because each one of you is something different. I feel like it's pretty much two categories of, you know, career and you defining who you are versus like love. Okay? But it takes time. You know, you don't always find it at the first pick. Sometimes you got to keep picking and picking and picking and picking and going through what it is, but you will eventually find it. But the lovely thing about going through the picking and picking, there's lessons to learn, because understand that, like, you know, when she first, you know, you can see how she started to do a blending thing here. Then she went and did a triangle. Then she went and did the lines. And you can see after that, she does lines and lines and lines and lines and lines. It's like, okay, you may have not got the success on the 3rd try, but it helped you get to the last one of where you want to be. And it's the same thing when it comes to anything that you are trying to push forward for. Let's see, what else do you need to know? Love yourself first. Amen to that. Guys, like, why is the whole deck like flipped over? Holy jeez Louise, there's so many cards. Okay, I want to say these are two different groups, just the way that it sectioned off itself. Main overall for the two groups is love yourself first. That card came out on its own as overall message. Understand that when you have self-respect and you have standards, and when you choose you over what it is, like my motto for the last year, I just saw 8:55 on the clock, so numerology, do research. My motto that I grasped over the last year is stop saying yes to things you want to say no to. Just stop it. Like, you don't give you're not sleeping, it's deep on your mind, you don't want to go through it. Just don't do it. Straight up. It's simple. Why put yourself through all that pain and all that whatever? Just don't do it. Love yourself first. That is you choosing you. When someone says you're selfish, you're like, yeah, duh. That's why it's called selfish. Because you are. And why is that a bad thing? They want you to do what they want. Isn't that selfish? Sit with that. Just sit with that. So, the next cards conveniently, like, almost all came in reverse. except for this passion card. So we're going to start here with the passion card. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So for this first group of you, okay, there's a sense of blocking yourself and not going after what it is you desire. If it's love, you're not expressing your love to this person. They won't ever know. If you don't ever try, you won't ever know if they would ever be the one that you're going to end up with. And even to that, you never know that they could have given you knowledge and lessons that could help you in your career, that can help you with your family, that could help you with anything. You know what I mean? Just go in with a sense of, you know what? It is what it is. It's going to work out how it is, and I'm always going to stand tall no matter what. I'll be good, okay? With regards to the passion. Now, what's blocking you is all of this. We have healing family issues, give your relationship a chance, let go of control issues, and release your ex, okay? Family issues is what has made the blockage be such a hard thing to get past. Because it's something deeply rooted. It's something that, I'm telling you, you guys are like resonating with Scorpios. Because they've had similar messages and similar cards come out. So check it out, y'all. Something about a petal, okay? But yeah, it's something deeply rooted. And it's something that is definitely been there for a minute. And it's what's causing you to have blockages. Now, with the release your ex and control issues, something from this family, past life, past history thing is making you hold on to the pain that was caused by another aspect. We're going to do both. We're going to do career and love. When it comes to love, listen, not everybody's your ex, period. Stop thinking that. Stop thinking, oh, it's all going to end up the same way. It's going to be just like last time. And then I'm going to get hurt. And yada, yada, yada. Or career-wise. Oh, I'm not good enough for the interview. I can't have my own business. Who am I to do this? And yada, yada, yada. Whatever. Release it. Because it's what's making you have these control issues of trying to handle everything and trying to, understand the outcome, the end goal. You're not always going to know. And a lot of times you'll think it's one thing and it will be another. I actually had that happen to me recently. There was something I was like, okay, that's going to happen. And like, I was just dumbfounded when I saw that it was totally not what I thought it was. But it was like dead on. If I just let it be and be open to it, I would have caused myself less headache. But everything happens for a reason, right? Okay, release it. Release it, release it, release it. Because of that, you're not going towards what it is. You're not giving the career a chance. You're not giving the love a chance. Like I said, they wanted me to touch base on both. Because some of you, it's career. And some of you, it's love. And some of you, it's fucking both. Straight up. Okay. For the second group of you, we have here, once again, the cards in reverse. We have here separation. You know what? Maybe there is a little deception going on. We have separation, new love, trust. It's safe for you to love. It's a little bit similar to the first group. We'll call them group A. In the sense of, not having trust, not believing, not having faith. And here with the separation card, I want to touch base on this. Now, whenever someone's not in your life, whenever someone or something is not at your grasp, doesn't mean it's not going to come back. It just means that there's something that you need to learn. There's a lesson. Okay? It's disguised as a blessing. But you won't see the blessing until you get rid of the negativity or until you learn the lesson of the situation, of whatever it is. And when you're going through this period of lack thereof, of your being with your lover, being in love, having a career, whatever it is, being with your family, whatever the situation is for you, when there's lack thereof, it can be such a painful thing. But what you don't see actually is you see how there's angels out there working away, trying to build this thing, trying to help this situation. That's what you're not seeing, so you're not trusting. Okay? Trust. You literally have it's safe for you to love and the trust card that's here. Okay? Understand that when you are open to the abundance and everything that it is that this earth has to offer to you and what you can bring to yourself, then you'll be able to have more trust. But you first have to release. Let it go, let it go, let it go. I swear to you, I said this in Scorpio's reading too. Um, Let it go. Let it go. Whatever it is that's keeping you trapped, that feeling of emptiness, you're causing it on yourself. There's so much abundance. There's so much love that is here that we do not see. And it's like you get it every day that you almost forget that this is actually a privilege. This is actually a abundance. And we take it for granted. There's people out there that don't have beds. There's people out there that don't have food, don't have family, don't have jobs, don't have cars, don't have this, don't have that, and you have it. There is a life, the life that you're living, there is a person here on earth that is wishing for that same very thing. And yet, we will sit there in that energy and we will be ungrateful and not see the abundance we have. Not to be a little Debbie Downer on this, but understand that if you're not open to the abundance and see the beauty of what this world has given you and what is to come, then you will always have your guards up and you will not be able to trust. You'll not be able to heal. Okay? Love in every form. Career, family, friends, a partner. It's all out there for you. You just have, with the new love card, you just have to believe it's coming and know that you're deserving of it, that you will. Like, it's out there. You have to basically have the trust as if there's nothing on this earth that can stop you from having it. You have to believe that. If you think of any little thing, oh, this will go wrong, or this has always happened to me, I never get this, I never have that, it's just, it never works out, me. Okay? And I don't mean, I hope I'm not being too harsh or too mean, but sometimes, messages have to be relayed how it's relayed. And no tea, no shades, boo, but I want to see the progress and you guys getting through this, because like I said, there is a sense of leveling up and a sense of movement, but there is a sense of work that has to be done of loving yourself and trusting it. Okay, now I want to talk a little bit about this card. So you see here how he's handing the rose to her and she has a whole basket with some roses, right? And for me as a reader, the red rose, one single red rose, like just kind of by itself, is a symbol of true, absolute abundance of love. Like it's just everything, And she's standing there, sorry. She's standing there and she's like, I already got a basket full of stuff. Like, what do you give me in your one? Like, what do you have to offer? And you see how she has spirit guides in her ear trying to guide her, trying to help her. And this poor guy is just there like, are you going to take my rose? And understand that you have to take that leap of faith. You have to actually, you see how he's taking the chance and he's offering her the rose and he's giving it to her? It's the same thing as you taking the chance of taking it. And, and seeing what it is that you have to do. Yes, you could be fine on your own. And yes, it's cool having a boss sometimes. But it's even dope having your own business. And it's really amazing having a person that's meant to be in your life with you. Okay? The list goes on. But you have to be open to receiving it. Because there's a sense of newness that can happen. And it's in your own grasp. It's basically, it is up to you if you are going to do it. We got here the belonging card, 41, adding up to 5. 5 for me is a read is about change. Change is occurring. Things are moving around. Like I said, there is a sense of movement going on. But there's two things. We also have here the Grove card. And it's 21, which adds up to 3. 3 for me as a reader is all about equilibrium. It's all about, taking the time to step back and actually focus on all 3 aspects of your cup. Your mind, body, and soul. What is being filled? What is not being filled? What needs to be filled more frequently than the others? What are you doing to make sure that you're keeping your balance? What are you doing to make sure that, everything is working out? Understand that when you focus too much on one aspect, that the other will fall too. It's teamwork. It's all tied by a chain. Your mind, body, and your spirit, your soul, your your spiritual path. Here with the Grove card. Why I like this card is because it always reminds me of the Hermit card. And Virgo over here. And with this card, when you take the time to step back and actually sit there and go through the emotions and stop with the stories, because I know that you have the times where you guys are like hidden away in your room and you're all thinking and thinking and thinking and you don't get anywhere. I'm not saying to go and do that. I'm saying to go in and actually just like counter what you've been telling yourself all this time. Don't believe that it's a fact. You know what I mean? Clearly, it's not working out. It hasn't been helping you. So what harm is it for you to change? What harm is it for you to just adapt another feeling? And don't think that just the first time you say there's another new thought that all of a sudden everything's going to change. No, boo-boo. It takes time. Okay? But the fact is this card came in reverse and there's a sense of you not facing the truth and taking that time to be alone and get to where you need to. With the belonging card, beautiful card. It's Spirit's way of saying, hey, I know you don't feel like you have a home, but I am your home. I am here for you. I'm always there. Just call on me. That's it. There's a sense of you feeling like you don't have that. Anytime you have your guide, anytime you feel like you need a guide, just say prayers. You know, some people have specific angels that they'll pray to. You can do it that way. You can just pray. However it resonates with you. But let's see where your what can be healed mentally for you in your mind space, in your soul. So we got here birthing a new age, and we have here share your voice. See, this person is in the cave. They're right at the edge. They can step out, go into the abundance, but they choose to stay in the darkness of the cage. There's a sense of self-sabotage that I'm feeling. And you can have a rebirth. You can change your mentality. You have all the necessary tools and everything. Dream of a bigger and better world. Like I was just telling a friend of mine today, when she was talking about what she wanted to do next. And I was like, dream bigger. And she's like I was like, think of other things that you want to do. And she's like, she didn't understand what I was saying. And then I said, dream bigger. Don't be so small. Like, okay, I'm going to just do this. How? It's good that you found out what you want to do, but how are you going to now use that gift to help another person? Go to the next level. Think even bigger. Think even broader. You know what I mean? And it will help you along your path and along the way. You definitely can have this new birth. You can have it. You just gotta use your voice. Come out of the cave. Express yourself. Try new things. What else do you need to know in regards to this reading to close this up? Fresh start. What did I say? Now, for me as a reader, when the card kind of comes like this, which I picked it up really quick, but you can rewind it. But it came up like this, and I flipped it. Means that there's a sense of back and forth energy. Should I? Shouldn't I? Should now? Nah, I should later. Should now. We're tired. I should do this now. I want to rest. I want to shower. I want to eat. I want. Excuses. Really, guys, I know I've said this a million times, but I really think you guys should watch the Scorpio reading. They are going through a similar thing, and I really do feel like there's lessons that you can learn from that video. But you will have your fresh start, but it's just a matter of you. See? Surrender. It is all up to you. Now, there's a prayer. If you, I may have said it to you before, but maybe you need a little reminder. Where I watched Oprah Winfrey, like a interview or something, and long story short, she wanted to be in the Color Purple movie, but everything led her to it. She read the book, like it was just a whole bunch of stuff happened. So research it if you want the full story. But basically, what happened to her is she even like got an audition for the role that she wanted and everything, and she never heard back and she never got a call. So she assumed that she didn't get the part. So she thought she didn't get the part because she is oversized. At that moment, she was a little bit bigger. And so she was on this fat camera. She's running and she's running and she's running and she's running. And she's just trying to lose the weight. And she's crying. She's running. She's crying. Very tragic. It's raining and shit. Like, she's going through some stuff. And at one point, she decides to sing this prayer that she's learned as a child. And I believe it's in the Bible, she says. And it goes, I surrender all. I surrender all to the mighty Savior. I surrender all. And after she did that, she felt a sense of, just like a releasing, like a letting go, and boom. And like instantly a phone call comes and she gets the part. And literally the guy on the phone was just like, stop running. If you lose another inch, you're going to lose the part, kind of thing. Like, I need you how you are. Like, you're perfect for the position. And why I like to bring up all that is because that shit resonated with me. I was like, okay, let me do this. As a Virgo, I tend to get caught up in my head sometimes. Okay, not sometimes, all the time. And y'all on the other side of the spectrum know, you know, how Virgos and Pisces are opposites. Y'all know what I mean. Okay? And when I've done the prayer before. And I did it where I just kept saying it over and over and over. And I wouldn't stop until I got to the moment. And the releasing moment. And there's just, you don't even realize how much sabotage and pain you're causing to yourself by holding on to something that does not need to be held on to, that does not serve you for your higher good. So release, boo. Release, release, release. And just let it go. Just know that you can't know everything. Things are going to work out how it's supposed to. But either way, it's going to work out the way you need to. We have here Hangman. That flew out. I don't know if it was on camera or not. But change your perspective. Have a new perspective. You know, there's other ways. Like, you're like, you know, I want this lock. But I ain't got the key. Okay? Cut the rope. You'll have the lock. You know what I mean? Like, there's other ways. Like, you'll be so fixed. Oh, man, I gotta pick it. I gotta do this. Da, 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 da. Just cut the rope. Just cut the rope. Find another way. Make things simple. It does not have to be so mathematical and so planned out and so precise and this time. Just do it simple. Take the pressure away from it. When you have more pressure, then you get more anxiety when things don't work out the way that it's supposed to for you. We have here the Strength, the Fool, the Judgment in reverse, Thoughts, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. You will have a new beginning if you have the strength to try again. To let go, to just go and face it. Your thoughts will not change. You will not master your mind if you do not let go. If you do not try to get to that next stage. Actually. Okay? Not all those times that you told yourself that you tried and then it didn't work out and what. No. Keep going. Keep going. And no tea, no shades, boo. Everyone's been there. Everyone's done that. I've had my times where I'm like, how many times do I gotta try? And then I saw, oh, I needed to learn that lesson before I could go again. So that's why it didn't work out the first time, the second time, the third time, the fifth time. Oh, hell. The 20th time. Okay? We've all been there. Let go. Release. Have freedom. Have success. Have abundance. Have everything it is that you desire here on Earth. Okay. Pisces, thank you for stopping by. Thanks for staying through the whole bloody talking. It was a 30-minute video. But I do wish you so much peace and love on your journey. Remember to keep that head held high. Keep that chin up. Until next time, it's your girl, Shine. Deuces.